to the channel, guys. Farm Sim Snowy here. So we've got some new mods again today. There is also a new map out today, the awesome Calmston Farm by Oxygen David. I will be doing a map tour of that a little bit later today, but for now this is the mod review for today, so let's go and check them out. First up today then, we've got this is the John Deere 8760-8960 by SiiD Modding. This is a large tractor, so you'll find this under vehicles and large tractors. 79,999 base price. It has a horsepower range between 300 and 370 horsepower, which we'll take a look at in a sec. Top speed of 19 miles per hour, and this is 10 slots if you're on console. 10 slots. So quite a few configurations on here. This menu is being annoying again. Up the top, oh, that was fuel tanks, that says up the top. So you can have standard or you can have extra fuel tank. So it puts that big fuel tank at the back in the middle. If you look to the left next to the fuel symbol, it does bump it up by quite a difference, which is pretty cool, and it obviously increases the actual overall weight of the tractor as well. So that's a good bit. Design, you've got standard black tip. This is the exhaust, so if you look at the top of the exhaust, you've got standard black tip, standard copper tip, standard silver tip, silver pipe, and then back to standard black tip. Attachers, that is going to be round the back. We've got a PTO, a 3-point, and then back to standard. Additional front lights, this puts them on the either side of the hood or the bonnet, so yes or no. And then the Green Star 3000 is going to put the little John Deere, I think it's the GPS thing, isn't it, up the top. So you can have standard, standard 2, and no. And then the engine setup, we've got the 8760, which is 300 horsepower, and the 8960, which is the 370 horsepower. Windows, we've got standard, or you can have black, and then back to the standard. Version, we've got standard, US version, which puts those wide marker sort of lights on. Standard Aussie version, which puts the oversize symbol on. Aussie extended version, which puts those warning signs on the sort of side, keeps the oversize, and back to standard. Wheel setup, there is a ton of wheel setups, and I mean an absolute ton. I got confused. It goes from one set to another set and then back to another set, but a different version. So I won't show you everything, but there is an absolutely ton of wheel setups. So we've got standard, standard 2, twin wheels weights, twin wheels weights 2, weights 3, triple wheels 2, wides, wide and weights 2, wide and weights 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another set of twin wheels, then it goes twin wheels weights 4, so that's where I got all confused, but there is loads more after that, so you can play around to your heart's content. Main colour, this is quite cool. I do like it when there's this option, so we can change from the new, it's all green, but then you've got a used, and you can actually get a discount there of 21,431 just by having a used colour. That does the actual sort of main body. You can just see the different colour by the John Deere writing there compared to the hood, the bonnet by the 8960. So the older colours definitely sort of like a more of a dull green. And then we can also have used 2, which still gives you a discount, but not quite as much, still 17,000. And then we have design colour, which is going to do the hood or the bonnet by the 8960 writing. Similar setup, we've got used, which will give you another 8,411, and then used 2, again not quite as much, So you can get a very, very good discount on this if you use the used paint. And that is it. There's no license plate option. You can open the door on this as an animation, so that's pretty cool. But that's the first mod of the day, and so that's the John Deere 8760-8960 by SiiD Modding. And next up, we've got a couple of forklifts. This is the first one. This is the Lizard LZ-45. This is by Pascal Kautz. It's 29,000 to buy, 72 horsepower. It runs at 26 miles per hour top speed, and this is 6 slots if you're on console. Again, that menu is being annoying. I think that says configurations up the top. It says standard, trailer hitch, so it puts the pin hitch on the back, and then back to standard, like so, which is pretty handy. Wheel brand, we only have 2, and you can't change the wheel setup, but it's between Mitas or Nokians, and then back to Mitas. Safety warning light, so if you look up the top sort of bar in between those two spotlight sort of things, we've got without, we've got with, and then without again. Main colour, we can change to anything on here, like so, which does the sort of main body. Design colour, you can see what's going to happen there, and then the rim colour, pretty self-explanatory, but you've got all of those options if you want to. This is pretty cool. If you can just see the front forks, they're doubled up, so you can either have it like that, so you could just pick up one pallet, or you can spread them out and you can actually pick up 2 pallets side by side. Whether you could squeeze 2 pallets front to back on there, I'm not quite sure. I haven't tested it. Do have a beacon light on there as well though, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Nice mod. So that was the Lizard LZ-45 by Pascal Kautz. And then we've got another forklift. This is the Jungheinrich EFG S50 Telefork. This is by IH Forst and Fahrzeugbau. It's 55,000 to buy, 57 horsepower. Got a top speed of 10 miles per hour, so it's a little bit slower. And this is 10 slots on console. Got a few options there. I think that says cover. Yes, it does, because if we zoom around the back and look at the rear tyres, you can have no or yes. So it puts a cover over the tyres, and then back to no, like so. Reverse driving warning device. So again, if you look between the 2 lights up the top, we've got none, then we've got beacon light, blue spot, red spot, and then none again. Extension, you've got no or yes, so it puts that bar on the top there at the front, sorry, so you could probably stack up a couple of pallets and it will support that. And then rim colour, we do have white or black. This has a couple of little tricks up its sleeve as well. You can open the door on this guy as well, but the front forks there, where they're kind of like a silver colour compared to the black of the actual main frame on the bar, they do extend out, so they slide out, and it says on the Mod Hub website description that you can actually carry up to 3 pallets in a row if you extend those forks right out. So they're push out to the left as we're looking now, so I don't mean like spreading out wide, they actually push out to make them longer. So that's a pretty cool little trick up its sleeve. So that is the Jungheinrich EFG S50 Telefork by IH Forst and Fahrzeugbau. And then we've got this, the IH Puma. This is a medium tractor. This is by Baki. I didn't actually say, but it's pretty obvious, but the 2 forklifts obviously you will find under vehicles and forklifts. This you'll find under vehicles and medium tractors. It's 188,000 base price. Horsepower ranging between 225 and 270. Top speed of 31 miles per hour and 9 slots on console. Got a few options there. It says wheel brand we can change from Trelleborg, Nokians, Michelin, Continental, BKT, Vredestein, and back to Trelleborg. Now the wheel setup is exactly the same across all of them, bar the Nokians. So I'll just show you probably the Trelleborgs. So we do have standard, wheel weights, wide tyres, widen weights, rear twins, twin wheels, narrows, and then back to standard. And then the Nokians, you've got standard, standard 2, communal, and then back to standard. Just as an example, the Michelins, standard, wheel weights, wides, widen weights, rear twins, twins, narrows, standard. So exactly the same as Trelleborg, and so are the others. Front loader attacher, we can have no, we have the quickie, the Hauer, and then back to no. And then the engine setup, you can have the 185, which is 225 horsepower, the 200, which is 245, 240, that's 270 horsepower, and then we're back to the 185, which is 225 horsepower. No license plate option either on this guy. And I don't think you can open any of the doors on this one. I can't remember. But that is the Case Puma by Baki. And then next we've got another medium tractor. This is the Fendt 700 Vario Gen 6. This is by MoosAgrar. 162,000 base price. Horsepower ranging between 144 and 246. Top speed of 31 miles per hour, and this is 15 slots if you're on console. Fair few configurations on here. So wheel brands, we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, Nokians, and back to Trelleborg. And again, I think they're all pretty much the same across those, apart from the Nokians. So Trelleborg, we've got standard, wheel weights, wide tyres, widen weights, rear twins. When you go for the rear twins, it puts the warning squares on the back. So if I go back one, look, they go as soon as you go rear twins. That's the case for all of them. Twin wheels, narrow tyres, back to standard. So like I say, that's all pretty much the same across those ones. If we go to the Nokians, we've got standard, standard 2, communal, and then back to standard. Fender design, if you look at the front wheels, the fender over the top, we've got design 1, and then design 2, and then back to 1 again. Front loader attacher, you have no, the quickie, Hauer, and back to no. Engine setup, we've got the 714, which is 144 horsepower, the 716, 171, 718, which is 188, the 720, which is 209, the 722, which is 228 horsepower, the 724, which is 246 horsepower, and then we're back to the 714, which is 144 horsepower. Main colour, we can change any of these Fendt colours. We've got, at the minute we're on Fendt Nature Green, we've got Dark Green, Black Beauty, Petrol, I do like that colour on the fence, I must admit, Communal Orange, Fendt Red, and the white. That looks cool as well. No rim colour options, but we do have a license plate option if you want to. You can open the door on this, you can open the rear window on this, and you can open the sunroof on this. So that's pretty cool. Like so. So that is the Fendt 700 Vario Gen 6 by MoosAgrar. And then we've got this. This is the Peecon PD 1500. This is a sort of pitchfork for your 3-point hitch to put on the tractor. It's 860 to buy, and it's only one slot on console. And all we have as an option is, I think that says attacher type. So we've got standard, special, and then special 2, which just changes the attacher type. But that will hook up to the rear of your tractor and the front if you've got a 3-point hitch on the front of your tractor as well, and you can use it as like a cheaper option to move your pallets about, so that's pretty cool. So that's the Peecon PD 1500 by Dutch Modding Inc. And then on to the placeables for today. First up, we've got the Solar Field Large and Small by Razak. So we've got the small one here and we've got the large one over here. They're both 5 slots on console. If you place these down, they will generate income for your farm. These you can find in your build mode. They are under productions and then generators, because obviously they are going to generate you money. So first of all, there's the solar field farm. Now I'm on normal economy, so it's saying 2,400 a month there for the small one, and then for the large one it is 4,200 a month. The small one's 250,000 to place down, and the large one's 450,000 to place down. They're quite nicely detailed with the fence around and a little shed in there. Don't think you can go inside. Oh, actually there's a gate there, we can't go in there though. And this is the large one, as you can see, bigger. So you've got 2 sort of panels at the front there, and we've got 3 across on here, so that's pretty cool. I'm just checking the mod hub description. It doesn't actually say. Well, it does. It says for the large one, it says income per hour 175, daily upkeep of 50. So I guess it's going to depend on what difficult you've got it on, easy, normal, hard. And the small solar field is going to generate 100 per hour with a daily upkeep of 30. So that's pretty cool. That's the solar field large and small by Razak. And then lastly for today, we've got this, which is Repair Place by Happy Mole. This is 3 slots on console. It's obviously a workshop, so you could pull up through into there and then come up to this icon and repair and customize your vehicles. Pretty nice and simple. You place that down, you'll have plenty of room to pull up inside the trigger zone. This one is again will be under your build mode, and this is under buildings and tools, and it's down there at the end. It's only 1,000 to place down. Like I say, 3 slots on console, but it's showing as 1 there because obviously we put 1 down. But that is how you would do it. Just rotate them round. So there you go. That is it for the mods for today. I've got to go off and do a map review even now, because Calmsden Farms has come out. Really excited about that map. But I hope you have all enjoyed the mods for today. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.